In today's video, we'll talk about a great computer scientist, that is Dennis Ritchie. So Dennis Ritchie is known for his creation of C programming language and Unix operating system. So he designed the Unix operating system alongside Ken Thompson. Okay, so he was born on September 9th, 1941 at Bronxville, New York, United States. His father, Alistair Ritchie, was a switching engineer at the Bell Laboratories. So, Bell Laboratories is the same company where uh, Ritchie worked as well. So, his father was the co-author of Designing of Switching Circuits by William Keister. So, he was a well-known person, a scientist as well. So, Ritchie graduated from Harvard University with major in physics and applied mathematics. Ritchie did his PhD under the supervision of Patrick Fisher. So, Patrick Fisher is a very famous computer scientist as well. He has contributed to the field of database technology, relational algebra, and apart from that, some point about structured programming and stuff. Okay, so related to system programming. But Ritchie never actually got PhD. He actually dropped out before getting a PhD program. So in 1960s, he he was working with Ken Thompson on the Multics project. Okay, Multics is a famous operating system of the early 60s. Okay, so it was a very ambitious project which never really took off. So that is why it was actually shelved in 1969. And that is the time when Thompson felt that he should actually do some rewrite work, okay, and build his own operating system from scratch. So this led to the creation of Unix. Okay, so here you can see them both. So the guy on the left is Thompson and the guy with the red t-shirt is Ritchie. So in 1970s they created the Unix operating system on an old PDP-7. So the problem here was the Unix operating system was well and good, but it was not portable as it was written solely in assembly. So the portability was an issue here. So for that, to address that issue, Thomson invented a programming language called B. Okay, so the B programming language was invented. So to add further features in it, Ritchie developed C programming language. Okay, and the whole Unix system was rewritten in C, and that is how actually the journey of C programming as a de facto standard for system programming or embedded system programming started. Okay, it was essentially popular for being a operating system writing language in the early 70s. Then in the 80s it became very popular for different kinds of software, and it was early after the 90s that Java took place, and it was used for the business applications. Before that, C was used everywhere, and now we are in a generation where C works at the lowest level of hardware abstraction. Okay, so that is also a claim to fame for Mr. Ritchie. So Ritchie was also actively involved in the development of operating systems, namely the Plan 9 and the Inferno operating system. So both of these operating systems are distributed operating systems. Okay, and apart from that, he developed a programming language called Limbo, which was specifically meant for running programs in a distributed environment. The Limbo programming language was distributed alongside the Inferno operating system. Okay, in the 90s, Ritchie was transferred to Lucent Technologies. Okay, so Lucent Technologies was a subsidiary, or you can say a sister company of the original AT&T, which is now sold out to, I guess, Nokia. So he worked here until 2007 and retired as the head of System Software Research Department in the year 2007. So apart from that, Ritchie has been awarded with a lot of different kinds of awards, I would say. So this is Ritchie's team, you can see in the pic. Okay, so this is his office actually. The pic was taken actually in the early 80s, I guess. I'm not sure exactly. So this is all what you can say is a contribution of Dennis Ritchie to the field of computing. So pretty much everything is involved in this pic. Okay, so Ritchie created the C programming language. Ritchie along with Thomson created the Unix. So Unix actually led to the spawning of different technologies that the modern technologies that we use today. The first and the most important aspect that it developed was the Linux operating system. Okay, the Linux was influenced greatly by Unix. Though Linux was developed by Linus Torvalds, but it was originally Unix that influenced Linux. So technically, you can say that Ritchie's inventions or Ritchie's contribution is what led to the modern equipments or modern technology that we are having today. So he has actually contributed a lot to the computer industry, I would say. So these are the list of the awards that he has got. He has got the prestigious ACM Turing Award. So Turing Award is a kind of a Nobel Prize in the field of computing, you can say, for the development of generic operating systems theory and specifically for the implementation of the Unix system. So this award is held by both of them, that is Ritchie as well as Mr. Thompson. Okay, so they are given a joint award, and most of the ceremonies they have been given a joint award only. Okay, so after that they got a National Medal of Technology, and they were felicitated by Mr. Clinton, who was the president at that time, around 1999. Apart from that, he has got a Computer Pioneer Award in the 1994 and Harold Pender Award in 2003, and finally his last award was the Japanese prize in the year 2011, where he passed away. Okay, this award ceremony was held in May, and he was awarded by Doug McElroy. Okay, so he is also a very famous computer scientist. Okay, so in this picture you see Doug McElroy on the left and Ritchie on the right. So Doug McElroy somewhat resembles Tim Cook. Okay, so maybe some guys will be confused by this pic, but that is Doug McElroy, not Tim Cook. Okay, so this was it, and finally this is what Doug McElroy has to say about Ritchie. He says, "I think Ritchie will be best remembered as an extremely talented, bright guy who created something we all absolutely use, and he never really sought any credit." So that is the thing. So Ritchie never actually took any credit for all his contributions. Okay, so he could have said that I am the one who has been a pioneer to the whole thing, but he never really got into the blame game or anything likewise. So he's a very respected person, and he sadly passed away on October 12th, 2011, in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey. So this guy passed almost like a week after Mr. Steve Jobs, who was the CEO of Apple. So this was the time when everybody was mourning for Mr. Steve Jobs. So he got all the footage, but very few people actually came to felicitate or honor Mr. Ritchie. So it was his due, okay, but nobody honored him. Maybe there will be a honoring after few years, I don't know, but as of now many people still know about him, but his contributions are like hidden deep under the layers of operating systems and stuff. Okay, so that is all about Ritchie. Okay, a very great gentleman. We do not have any more. Okay, so this was his last pick, and there are a few interviews as well. I will link them in the description box. You can watch them as well. So now finally, if there is a remake or sorry, remake, I'm saying a biopic about Richie, then maybe they could hire an Indian actor actually. So that is what I observed. I don't know his name, just I've got his pic I've searched his name. I couldn't remember his name, but maybe you guys could help me. So this is the pick of that actor. I think he can play really well Richie's part. Okay, so I would like to end this video here. Okay, so this was a small, I would say, a felicitation for Richie and his contribution. Thank you. If you like this video, you can hit the like button. Thank you.